Estou aqui 3 horas da manhã para gravar um videozinho de starrail. E acabei de assistir a live do TGA, o The Game Awards, né? O starrail ganhou a categoria de melhor jogo mobile. Tanto que eles já anunciaram que a gente vai ganhar 1.600 geminhas aí pra gastar. Ou seja, muito bom. E o mais engraçado é que o Genshin concorreu a algumas categorias aí e eles não ganharam nada. E pra piorar também, os caras nem anunciaram nada no TGA. Eles fizeram vários videozinhos anunciando nos anos anteriores e tal. E esse ano eles só esqueceram o Genshin, sei lá. Assim, Fontaine trouxe muitas coisas boas e tal. Tanto que vai ter mais uma atualização aí que cheia de melhoria de qualidade lá no Genshin e tal. Mas merecer ganhar, eles não estavam merecendo não. Depois de uma certa coisinha aí que aconteceu nos últimos dias, não tava merecendo ganhar muito não, hein. E esse vídeo de hoje nós vamos fazer a missão do Argentini, Noite das Alucinações Universais. Pô, eu tenho bastante missão de companheiro pra fazer, então talvez eu traga algumas delas. Isso se eu não for trazer todas, o que eu acho meio impossível, porque tipo, eu joguei a missão da Wukong, ela foi muito boa, só que, pô, foi 2 horas de missão e já faz o que? Uns 3, 4 meses desde que eu joguei ela. Então, eu também já excluí os arquivos e também que não adiantaria mais trazer, né? E também eu fiz a missão da Kafka. Só que a missão da Kafka, nossa, eu achei muito ruim, velho. Eu me diverti um pouquinho fazendo ela, mas pô, colei mais alguma coisa na história e tal, mas eu não curti não, velho, de verdade. Poderia ter sido bem melhor. Tá, antes de eu falar com o Pompom, deixa eu conversar aqui com o pessoal, né?
Welcome back.
Opa! A gente vai fazer uma limpeza no Expresso?
Yes. I intend to participate in the efforts as well.
Long time no see. How have you been? Indeed, it's about that time. I guess that explains why Pom Pom is in such a hurry.
Oh, it's been a while. Did Pom Pom call you back? The Astral Express needs periodic cleaning and maintenance. It's home to the whole crew, after all. Let's take good care of it.
Eu vou evitar de falar com a Mars porque provavelmente vai ativar o eventinho dela, né? E eu vou deixar isso pra depois.
Wow, you're finally back! And just in time for the Express's grand spring cleaning.
Vamos lá, Pompom, hora da faxina.
Have you ever heard of a Washtopia? It's a place where space vehicles can stop to rest. There are plenty of them throughout the universe. They're close enough together that you can travel between them without even activating a warp device.
Você quer que eu ajude com a limpeza?
Washtopias only clean the exterior of the train, and they do a great job too. However, the seats, rooms, windows, all the nooks and crannies inside the Express, we have to do those ourselves.
Ok.
Since you only just got back, why not take a little rest and chat with the crew? Once you're ready, come find Pom Pom and we'll prepare to depart.
Eu já falei com todo mundo, então vamos lá, né? Eu vou com esse time aqui mesmo só pra dar uma testada. Finalmente consegui colocar uns artefatos razoavelmente bons na minha topaz, então eu quero testar o dano dela.
Something seems off. Pom Pom already selected a route.
Como assim, algo errado?
We've seemingly gone off course. Strange. Pom Pom's navigation is always precise. Stay vigilant. There might be a magnetic field nearby interfering with the Express's navigation system. Let's take a look in the control room.
Oh, vamos dar uma olhada na sala de controle. Legal, legal. Eita porra, tomamos um baque do nada. Atropelaram um trem no meio do espaço, canalhas.
What's happening? Did you see that huge shadow?
Cara, eu falei zoando, mas acho que foi isso mesmo, mano. Atropelaram a gente, velho. Que isso?
Everything outside is red. What's going on?
Cara, foi exatamente isso que eu falei, mano. O trânsito no Expresso já é sacanagem.
This is serious, you know.
Ué, atropelaram a gente. Pô, bateram na gente, mano. O que eu vou falar, pô?
Even Mr. Yang looks surprised. That's not something you see every day.
March, the Express encountered an obstruction. The disturbance triggered a chain reaction.
Já apareceu assim do nada o Argentini? Oxi.
The Express was struck from behind by another vessel.
How do you crash into someone in space?
Another vessel in our vicinity encountered the same obstruction and was unable to control its velocity. After the collision, two individuals found their way onto the Express.
Eles vieram pedir pra gente pagar o seguro.
Pague o aluguel!
It doesn't seem like it.
Compensation? They hit us! Well, if they're here to stir up trouble, I'll teach them a lesson. Let's go check it out.
Oh, até que testei o gameplay do Argentini e o bicho é legal até, hein? Eu curti. Tipo, na partezinha lá de teste de personagem, eu achei legalzinho o gameplay do Argentini. O cara falando com a planta. Outra alma de notável beleza, agora que eu entendi o que o cara falou.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Argentini. I belong to the Knights of Beauty. May I know your names?
Esse cara já apareceu lá no universo simulado depois que atualizou, né? Tem alguma coisa lá de Cavaleiro da Beleza e tinha o nome do Argentini lá. Você bateu no trem?
Indeed, and I extend my deepest apologies for doing so. I wish to remedy the situation, hence my arrival on the Astral Express.
Now we know he didn't do it on purpose. Hi, Argenti. I'm March 7th.
An honor. I was just explaining the significance of beauty to this foliage.
Esta folhagem.
Pardon my abruptness, but I have a habit of asking questions. As fellow beings of this universe, are you acquainted with Idrilla the Beauty?
Idrilla? É algum aeon?
The Knights of Beauty travel from planet to planet, spreading the beauty's glorious reputation across the universe, so that every being may know of their existence. We strictly adhere to the commandments of our faith, tempering our physical forms and upholding our honor.
Tá.
Young sir, now that you know something of the beauty, I wonder, can you resonate with this philosophy and place your trust in Idrilla?
O cara fala bonito, hein? Ele é bonito, assim, o visual da Argentina é muito da hora. Apesar do cara parecer um morto-vivo com essa pele toda branca aí, né? Mas
Você é feio pra raio, é um zumbi, é?
se eu não gostasse muito de azul ou preto, né? Eu fico intercalando entre eles. Pô, vermelho é uma cor muito bonita também, velho. Olha, esse Argentina está maravilhoso. Mal não faz, né?
You sound confused. Young sir, with all due respect, I fear you may still be grappling with this philosophy. Yet agreed with me out of kindness. I cherish different ideas, but judging from this situation, since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can.
Tá.
I earnestly request a chivalrous contest with you. Should I be fortunate enough to triumph, I ask you to acknowledge Idrilla the Beauty as the most peerless beauty of all.
Você já viu Idrilla pessoalmente?
To my lasting sadness, no. It is an unspoken rule of the Knights of Beauty that commandment is uttered before a battle between knights. I apologize. Forgive me for my lack of eloquence.
Ih, vai vir mesmo? Achei que ia dar um miguezinho ali com aquele diálogo, mas tudo bem, vai.
Why are you fighting?
A gente tá lutando dentro do expresso. Muito bom. Tá, então vamos lá, né? Tô interessado, vambora. E o bicho tem bônus de dano, aí você me lasca, hein? Dá uma baixada aqui porque eu acho que isso aqui tá meio alto, eu tô ficando meio surdo. Calma aí que eu não entendi o que essa coisa faz. Pera aí, fica um pouco curioso. As orações dos cavaleiros oferecem a liberação das almas. Habilidades foram aprimoradas. Ok. Aplica acúmulo de bônus de dano no Argentini inimigo. Quando estiver no estado da alma liberta, aumenta vai aumentar os acúmulos do bônus, né? E ao receber um golpe fatal, aplica 1 de acúmulo de bônus ao atacante. Quando estiver no estado de alma liberta, aumenta os acúmulos, tá? Nossa, tem até historinha. Uma estátua de O Honrado. Dizem as lendas que antes havia uma rosa beijada pela beleza, imbuindo-a com uma atração eterna. Aí o Argentini Um cavaleiro clássico dos Cavaleiros da Beleza, que busca piamente por... um Aeon. Uma Aeon perdida. Idrilha a beleza. Direto e franco, ele vaga pelo cosmos defendendo as virtudes do bom nome de Idrila. Eu não sei se... Bom, aqui tá falando... o seu Aeon... Aí tá falando a beleza, eu não sei se seria um Aeon homem ou mulher, mas enfim. Eu vou chamar de Idrilha, no feminino mesmo. Eita pega, que isso? O cara me stunou, velho.
Sorry to interrupt whatever's happening here. Forgive the interruption, but I just spoke with Himiko. The situation is more urgent than we imagined.
Tá. Obrigado por me procurar.
You're welcome. Just doing my job.
My deepest apologies, Mr. Yang. My concentration has been solely centered on my conversation with him. Now, it is only fitting to disclose the main reason for my presence here. To work jointly in resolving the crisis before us.
Eu tô um pouco curioso, mas esse cara vai aparecer em Penacone? Porque Penacone, até pela imagem que eles soltaram lá no Twitter, parece mais como se fosse uma cidade toda futurista, meio Nova York, Las Vegas das ideias, saca? Então...
I was piloting the one and only Through the Galaxy when I discovered Velite, an IPC worker who accidentally fell into a huge cave, from which I saved him. Upon saving Velite, I altered my flight course to accompany him to his original location. Consequently, I inadvertently ended up on the Express's navigational trajectory.
Quem é esse cara aí?
According to him, he is an IPC worker. I believe he's currently resting in the carriage. He is still in a state of shock. He swore to follow Adrilla the goddess after being impressed by what he saw during our adventure.
Tá, e o que aconteceu pra ter batido, né, no trem?
Thank you for coming. It'll be a first for the Express to work alongside the Knights of Beauty.
Ué, o Elt já conhece? Bom.
Enjoy the present moment.
Então tá, né?
Continue to enjoy the present moment.
Parece que na verdade vocês vieram fazer amigos.
You misunderstand. I must first wholeheartedly enjoy the red night of the universe before I can discover an inharmonious pitch. These two things are correlated. Once I discover the cause, I shall destroy it.
Eu acho esse tipo de... Eu acho que eu já vi personagens assim que usam de falas bonitas e que não sei o que e tal, como se fossem cavaleiros de verdade e tal. Eu acho isso bem... Eu acho isso um pouquinho engraçado, acho legal.
Well, try
É um
not to
tom de
take too
personagem
long.
bem
Things could deteriorate at any moment.
interessante. Apesar de que às vezes é um pouco irritante, mas o Argentini até que tá de boinha.
Could you please go check on Velite? He looks uneasy. He's a guest of ours after all.
Esse vermelhão aqui fora tá bonito pra caramba, hein, velho. Assim, é um pouco assustador, mas tá da hora.
What is it? Here to cheer me up? Save your breath. Your intentions might as well be written on your forehead.
O rosto desse amigo tá meio bugado, porque eu não tô enxergando o nariz e nem a boca dele. Oxi.
I'm just a small-time IPC worker. That Argentini rescued me. I don't know anything, and I can't help you guys. I want to go home and have dinner. Once we're out of this jam.
Eu ouvi dizer que você virou um seguidor do Aeon da Beleza, né?
Did Argenti tell you that? Oh, that guy is unbelievable. Before he rescued me, he said something like, "You must pledge to acknowledge Adrilla, the beauty, as the most peerless beauty of all." I told him I'd marry her if he'd liked, as long as he got me out of that stinking cave first. He refused.
Me casar com a
Believe
Aeon.
it.
Beleza.
My life was on the line, so I just repeated after him. Adrilla, the beauty, etc. You get the picture. Then he corrected me. It's Adrilla, not Adrilla. Who came up with such an awkward-sounding name? I'm a pencil pusher. What the heck do I know about the Eon of Beauty? But of course, I repeated it again in order to survive. Adrilla, the beauty, the most peerless beauty of them all! Just like that.
Não dá pra ser mais otimista?
Do you think I like being negative? My friend, This is what's known as falling prey to the grim reality of life. Understand? When I was young, I assumed my life would be like a novel. I wanted to be a pilot, flying through outer space, exploring the universe in a grand spaceship. But then my parents told me I'd have to work for the IPC and make a bunch of money to fulfill my dreams.
Trabalhar na CPI te impediu de alcançar os seus sonhos?
Enough! This is a painful topic.
Pelo visto sim. Coitado. Tá, vou deixar pra lá, vai.
I gave up my unrealistic dream of becoming a pilot and worked for the IPC instead. I guess I'm
Personagem
living the
coadjuvante.
life of a supporting character now. But after running into Argentini, I had an idea. Perhaps I could make some money with him and turn my life around. He's tall, handsome, and a knight. Packaged and marketed the right way, I'm sure he'll pique a lot of interest. I told him about my idea, that he could advocate for the beauty while also incorporating currency as a notion of beauty. That would allow him to preach more efficiently. He was very impressed. I'm planning to contact the marketing development department as soon as I'm off the Express. He'll make a great IPC product spokesperson, and I can be his agent. Now, the question remains, will this guy shine brighter as an image-focused idol, or should we showcase his formidable talents and mold him into a powerful star?
Sei lá, astro poderoso?
You're right. I don't know what his rank among the knights is, but he is quite powerful. So when can I get off the Express? I need you guys to solve this traffic jam problem ASAP.
Vem ajudar a gente.
Don't use that tone. You're trying to guilt trip me, aren't you? All right. I have nowhere else to be. Let's go.
Ih. Pompom.
Huh? What was that sound? Did someone scream?
There was a strange sound. It was terrifying. Did you hear it? Pom-Pom knows the Express inside and out. It definitely wasn't the train.
Is it possible that the jolt just now damaged the Express? Did something manage to sneak in?
Do we know where the sound came from?
It sounded like it came from the passenger cabins. Or the conductor's cabin.
But those are in opposite directions. How about we go check our own rooms?
Eu não tenho quarto. Não esqueça de olhar embaixo da cama.
Puta merda, você é zoeiro mesmo, hein, cara?
Read the room. Enough with the mean jokes. Now's the time
Desculpa,
for
vou parar.
action.
Foi mal.
I'm gonna go check my room. If there's a problem, I'll let you know.
Prometo que eu vou parar com as piadinhas, desculpa.
March has a point. Pom-Pom will go check the conductor's cabin.
Eu tô tentando achar aqui as cutscenes pra assistir, mas não... Não sei se eu tô pesquisando isso errado, mas... Meio esquisito. Ih, que porra é essa? Oxi. Ou é uma maço fake nerd, velho? Que é isso?
Is that me? What's she saying? I know your past. The things you want to see, to touch, to know. Your home, family, friends, emotions, what you love and what you despise.
Tá. Legal pra você, eu acho.
I'm the complete March 7th, with all of your forgotten memories. Who are you? Why do you look exactly like me? Why did you stop talking? Oh, what kind of creepy...
A gotinha aqui na cara dela.
March, can you hear me?
Huh? My phone. Himeko, there's something really weird happening.
I know. March, get out of there right now.
But...
Nossa.
March, please reply. Have you left the room? Did something happen to March? Not good. I need you and Don Hung to check on March.
Do nada os caras apresentam um clone e falam: ah, se vira aí com essa informação, vai.
Velite, you two.
Vinde conosco.
What? All right, if things get dangerous, I'll hide behind you.
Março, eu espero que você esteja bem.
Ugliness. The inharmonious pitch has surfaced.
Virou um baratão voador.
Honor compels us to vanquish this dissonance.
Good times. Now time to say bye. Boom.
Aí, morreu de primeira.
That was so scary. It was like a long-lost twin sister had suddenly appeared out of nowhere. I can't believe it was only a bug.
I did not envision seeing true stings again.
Huh?
Entendi nada do que ele falou.
There was a whole bunch of those bugs chasing me when Argentini found me in the cave.
I was under the impression that I had successfully routed all of them. However, it appears that the stings continue to pursue us. Could it be? Velite, perhaps you still bear sting pheromones on your body.
Huh? Farahoo? What is that? Is that bad?
Yes, I've read about true stings in the databank. They emit fibrous particles from their wings during flight, the inhalation of which can induce perceptual distortions and hallucinations.
Tá.
I'm afraid March may have inhaled some of these particles. And that's why she saw another version of herself in the room.
So that was just a hallucination? Huh. Why do I feel kinda disappointed? Wait, I thought hallucinations were supposed to be completely random. Why did I see an identical me?
Did it do anything strange?
It said it knew about my past. And then it stopped talking.
I'm afraid that's not enough information for us to draw a conclusion. My concern is that numerous stings may have already infested the Express. Their elusive nature helps them stay in the shadows, but they may also be roaming freely. We have to prevent them from propagating. If not...
I don't want to see a bunch of marches roaming around the Express. One of me is enough.
Exército de marços.
We're on the same
Parece
page.
interessante. Situação esquisita com esses baratão, velho, hein? Vou tentar entender aqui o que tá acontecendo.
Evidence of a swarm is apparent, and it looks like several eggs are on the verge of hatching.
They're embryos for now, but their transformation into larvae could be imminent. And their growth may exceed our initial estimates.
This is a race against the clock.
Check around the Express.
Tá. Hora da exploração, né? Opa. Tudo parece estar em ordem, exceto por um pequeno tufo do que parece ser cabelo com manchas. Embora você não possa ter certeza. Não há nada de errado com o cabelo do Yang.
What are you up to?
Você tem certeza de que ele é real. É melhor ir embora antes que ele fique irritado. Não tem nenhum ovo aqui. Vamos usar a câmera aqui no Pompom também, né? Você nota que a cauda de Pompom está impecável. Limpa, fofinha e cheirosa, sem nenhum sinal de algo fora do comum. Você luta contra a vontade de afofar aqueles pelos fofinhos. Você percebe que os ovos começaram a cantarolar, criando uma espécie de sinfonia cativante. Oxi. Você percebe que para algumas pessoas, o que elas dizem soa melhor do que elas fazem. Tomando pelo senso de justiça, você elimina os ovos. Você encontrou um ovo. Falando de ovo,
eu gosto é de cozido.
De vez em quando você deseja um mundo onde as coisas são menos confusas. Mas assim que você percebeu que havia uma chance real de eles serem devorados, seu senso de justiça te levou a eliminar o inimigo. Afinal de contas, mesmo que isso não tenha utilidade para você, antes na sua mão do que na de outras pessoas.
More eggs! The stings propagated on the Express! Are there eggs in my shoes?
The clock is ticking! We need to find a more efficient method. Act quickly! Let Pom-Pom think. Every one of us should be involved! Velite!
What? What am I doing?
Use your brain and think of something!
Well, as a conductor, don't you have any emergency procedures in place?
Oh, now that you mention it, Pom-Pom does have a backup measure. We'll need... This mobile express cleaner should come in handy. I was planning to use it to sweep the express's ceiling during spring cleaning. It's got a nifty wide-angle lens on it. Once we zip it up into the air, we'll have eyes on the whole scene. Not a single nook or cranny will be able to hide from us.
Eu tô achando estranho que a Márcia ela tá com os olhos meio fechados, né? Parece que ela tá meio passando mal, sei lá.
I mean, I know this isn't what it's meant for, but we have no other choice. If you think you can do this, I'll start piloting. Watch carefully. I'll be cleaning out the nooks and crannies as we go. All right, let's do this. Where do you want to check first?
Por onde eu quero começar? Os assentos. Não tem nada de errado com o couro vermelho dos assentos. Você fica com vontade de passar o dedo no contorno. Ninguém nunca se importa com o peso que os coitados têm que aguentar.
Stay alert. Now's not the time for relaxing.
Tá, debaixo do assento. Tá, você encara a sombra escura projetada pelo assento do vagão, imaginando que tem alguém encarando você de volta. Você começa a entrar em pânico e quer se afastar.
Nothing out of place here.
Você sente um desânimo, mas logo se lembra do seu dever de encontrar o enxame. Tá, então a planta no corredor? A Argentini insiste que se trata de um vaso de plantas capaz de pensar. Isso leva você a se questionar, será que o vaso tem mesmo capacidade intelectual? Você faz o possível para se convencer de que não é nada além de um vaso de plantas normal, sem qualquer traço diferente da flora comum. Ainda assim, você não consegue deixar de lado a ideia de que a terra neste vaso é, na verdade, chocolate em pó. Oxi, talvez valha a pena experimentar em alguma outra oportunidade.
What are you doing?
Eu vou comer terra.
Nothing out of the ordinary
Beleza.
here. Maybe we should check the faraway cars. What do you think?
Vamos comer terra, beleza. Vamos almoçar terra.
Stay focused. You need to check every corner.
Mind if I take it for a spin? This little gadget could be the next big thing in spaceship cleanliness. Even Argentini could put his name to it. I'll jot that down.
Tá, o quarto da Março. Nada fora do comum. Você se pega contando os bichinhos de
You
pelúcia.
still awake?
Tá, quarto do Dan. E achou. Ok.
You must be the creature that he mentioned. Does it bother you that people deem you cute? Believe me when I say that you are more than cute, my friend. You are a delightful ball of pure charm.
O cara tá enxergando um fantasma, velho. Cara...
Needless to say,
Caraca.
it is an honor to encounter beings such as yourself. But I shall never give up my spiritual training. If this crisis cannot be averted, I shall die for the glory of the Knights.
Muito bom.
What's going on? Why is he chatting with these bugs?
I think he's also fallen into a hallucination.
Is he seeing another him?
I don't think so. I think he may be perceiving an unfamiliar
Ele
presence.
vendo um fantasma.
Well,
Aqueles fantasminhas lá da estação reta. Moço, acorda, isso aí é o capeta.
Beautiful beings. Are you disciples?
He looks beyond saving.
He could be in considerable danger. Let's proceed.
Ok, tô achando legal por enquanto.
I must apologize. I cannot believe that such a beautiful creature was merely a hallucination. Its deceptive and threatening nature is much uglier than its appearance would suggest.
Criatura de tamanha beleza. Bom, se bem que ele é fofinho mesmo, né? Aquele fantasminha.
You mentioned this thing transformed into an object of beauty. Something that he once spoke of, but that you never personally encountered.
Yes, it was something he mentioned that I wanted to see in person.
Tá.
I see. This, together with the fact that March's hallucination claimed to know her past, suggests that these visions feed on people's subjective experiences and long-term sentiments, in order to take the form of what they personally desire.
Tá, aquilo que elas mais desejam. Interessante.
So, in Argentini's eyes, wubbaboos are a thing of beauty. But my past isn't something I'm constantly thinking about. I have plenty of other dreams.
That's not how it works. The desire to know your past embodies purity itself, a thing of immense value.
I wonder if the dying words of those ugly menaces can be trusted. As the saying goes, even an insect speaks kind words when death is near.
Are you implying that the insect imparted you with a message prior to its demise?
Correct. Its final words were, "Celebrate this superficial victory, for you will never be able to acknowledge the existence of the Overlord."
Let's ignore the fact that you understand insect speak for now.
O cara fala a língua dos besourão, velho.
Wait, I think I understand. When reading through the chronicles of interdimensional insects in the databank, I came across a species that had only been described in records. Due to the lack of research samples, the author gave it a tentative name: giant sting. This species can reach tremendous proportions and is big enough to swallow an entire star knot. I believe the Overlord Argentini mentioned could be referring to this colossal being. And we're...
I think I understand. We are in the belly of the beast.
Ih, diabo, a gente entrou no... Ela engoliu a gente.
Yes, that's my theory.
Eita pega.
I see.
Okay.
That would explain what Velite and I experienced earlier.
What do you mean?
Did Velite mention that he was trapped in a dark and enormous cave when we first met? Now that I think on it, we did hear sounds akin to swallowing and other movements from the cave.
Yes, and your flight path happened to intersect with the Express's star rail, meaning we might have encountered the very same giant sting. Now, we need to see if we can prove the theory correct.
Oh, what is that?
Huh. It looks like our theory has already been confirmed.
Não precisou fazer nada, já confirmou sozinho, né?
Let's talk
Beleza.
to Mr. Yang.
It's so quiet. Someone say something.
After meeting all of you, I, Argentini, can die without regrets.
Perecer sem abrigar arrependimentos.
Oh, never mind. I'm fine with silence.
How's it going? Has there been any progress?
Let me explain the situation.
Tá, o Danhang conta que a gente foi engolido, ok.
I see. If the Express has been swallowed, then perhaps we could try pushing the Express's engine into a temporary state of overload and use the momentum to burst out of the giant sting's body.
É, por que a gente não se teleporta pra longe?
Warp jumping requires a lot of preparation, and it might alert the swarm.
It would be risky. The engine might overheat and burst into flames. Still, I don't have any better ideas.
I am not fond of this idea.
Could it fail?
In a word, yes. The outer components of the Express may well be melting in gastric acid as we speak.
It would seem our enormous, hideous enemy is right outside.
No. So my teddy bears and bunnies are gonna be liquefied by stomach acid? I've had them for ages. I need to find a way to save them.
Justo, ela tá preocupada com os bichinhos dela. Bom, se fosse levado pro meu lado, né? Se... Ah, eu tô no espaço sendo devorado por um capeta gigante. Aí eu tenho aqui minha coleção de action figures. Vamos supor que eu tenha, né? Aí, pô, vai ser tudo derretido, né? Aí
Let's stay calm.
eu te entendo, Márcio, eu te
I need some time to
entendo.
check the engine with Himiko. For now, just try and take your minds off the situation.
It's all right. We're in this together.
The Express is melting?
How is this even possible? I've been swallowed by a cave twice now. Is this...
We need to get out of the Sting's stomach as soon as possible. Pom-Pom doesn't want the Express to sustain damage.
Everyone, just calm down.
Calm yourselves, all of you. I am bidding farewell to this Flora. After having made friends with all the beings on the Express, and having discussed the beauty with each of you, I can now depart this mortal coil without regret.
Despedir? Como assim, moço?
Can you and the Fern get a room already? How can anyone establish a bond with a houseplant? Although, I guess you could say the same about me and my teddy bears.
Você e a Samambaia arrumarem um quarto. Nossa, muito...
The Express is home to
Você
all
me
of
pegou
us.
de jeito, essa fala.
Happens. We're in this together. Woohoo! You're back! Although I guess that doesn't change our odds.
Who knew our first meeting would be our last? It's hopeless. I'll just spend the rest of my short life listening to your ramblings about the Express, I suppose.
Nonsense. This won't be our last meeting. But I'm happy the Express has started to grow on you. Now, where should Pom Pom start the story?
Are you really about to tell a story? Look, it's been nice meeting you and all, and I'd love to shoot the breeze. But are you people really just going to give up?
Tadinho do Pompom.
Velute, I will escort you to your destination. A knight always keeps his word.
Don't assume you can reassure me that easily.
Eu tenho um coração de pedra.
I've got a heart of stone, you hear?
Okay, that's enough. In times like this, we should be trying to give each other hope.
Você tá preocupada com o Expresso igual todo mundo, né?
No, the Express is strong. I'm sure we can think of something.
Nossa, o Pompom entrou numa depressão muito forte, coitado.
Na merda, na merda, na merda.
It's rare to see March genuinely worried. But given the circumstances, maybe you could try reassuring some of the crew.
The Express has faced all kinds of obstacles on its journey. Today is just another one. It's no reason to stop trailblazing. Such is the very essence of trailblazing. It is through these trials that we find wisdom and
Ai, cortei a moça, desculpa.
I've completed the engine inspection. Though the warp device isn't immediately operational, I believe we can still manage brief spurts of acceleration. Unless there are any major objections, I'll begin preparations.
Mr. Yang, one moment, please. I've suddenly happened upon an idea that might just help resolve our crisis. While the Express is being prepared, I would like to speak with him in private.
Tá.
Seriously?
Conversa privada comigo?
All of us?
Were I to air such a proposition among you, verily, it would be dismissed in an instant. Yet, as a knight, it is my duty to aid the Express in resolving this issue.
Oh, so you're a mind reader now, too?
At this stage, any plan is a plan worth hearing. March, hang fire. Let's see where this leads us.
Digamos vós, Missão, o que queres falar comigo?
I apologize for being so abrupt. You must find me strange for wanting to speak with you alone.
Não.
I will tell it to you straight. I have a strong sense that, as a knight of beauty, I have a duty to fight this battle. I propose that I disembark from the Express to confront the giant sting directly. My strategy is to pierce its stomach with my lance, triggering spasms that may cause it to eject the Express.
Sozinho? Tem certeza?
It is challenging for me to articulate this phenomenon. Yet, when I observe certain entities, an indistinct sensation of beauty arises from my core, discernible only by instinct. Perhaps my long solitude traversing the cosmos has made it difficult to discern where these sentiments originate. But as a knight, I realize my obligation is to safeguard the seed that embodies beauty, standing as a bulwark to defend it against all. The Astral Express is that seed. It feels warm, like a home to me. I am certain this is thanks to the strong friendship you have with one another. That is why I must swear to fight to protect this warmth, rather than be protected by it. I am willing, time and time again, to protect these seeds of beauty, to allow them to bloom into pure and radiant flowers, to demonstrate my devotion to them. It is an inherent part of the journey of Argentini.
O cara tá falando muito bonito, hein? Ó, tá... Tô impressionado, mas...
In the pursuit of
a gente vai se
defending
ver de novo,
beauty,
né?
I have been led into unconsciousness. And in the ensuing stupor, I have witnessed countless times their traces spreading from beneath my feet, reaching into the unknown before me.
Essa entidade é um Aeon?
My rational mind tells me no. Yet my heart tells me to believe. In those past hallucinations, I kept running. Their footprints on the mire-ridden path moved me to a sadness beyond tears. And every time, I was a breath away from catching a glimpse of their figure.
Você luta para proteger a beleza?
Yes, this is my duty. It is a never-ending cycle of falling and standing up again. Each time I wander closer to death, it gets me closer to the path the beauty once walked. This is my vow as a knight of beauty.
Eu posso ajudar de alguma forma? Dar um suporte, sei lá?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. It matters not if my flesh is pierced by the insect's horns. The closer I get to death, the closer I may get to the path of the beauty. I apologize. I have been rambling. As I said, articulation has never been my forte. Let us return to the point at hand. Do I have your support?
Tudo bem, eu acho. Desde que você me
Thank you.
Desde que você me prometa que vai sair vivo e a gente se veja de novo aí no futuro, eu acho que eu apoio sim.
Your understanding is more precious than any treasure. I have faced many a traveler, encountered flattery and provocation aplenty. It is rare to find a spirit as pure as yours.
Ah, valeu pelo elogio.
In that case, please forgive my inappropriate manner. Our friendship is new, but was forged in the heat of battle, which I only wish we had been able to conclude. I hope now we may conclude it still, that I may leave without regret.
Vamos terminar de lutar antes dele...
I shall prove my will with the blade,
Dele
defend my honor, and uphold my dignity with the protocol of combat. Win or lose, I will accept the outcome, and thus bid you farewell.
Ok, cara, eu curti demais esse Argentini, mano. O cara é muito da hora de personalidade, hein? Pô, que personagem legal, velho.
My friend, it is an honor to fight against you.
Eu digo o mesmo, amigo. Vamos lá, vai. E olha lá. Que escudo é esse? Oxi. Que escudo foi esse, mano? Caraca, deu um escudo. Ué, não entendi. Oh, ganhei barreira. Legal. Legal. Cara, será que o Argentini vai virar algum chefe de algum outro planeta do universo simulado? Porque eu tô achando interessante isso aqui, mano. Tô gostando.
May as well kill them all.
You are fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Yin and yang.
Nossa, mas a Fuxona tá tomando cada porradão do Argentini que tá difícil da mulher que tancar, hein? E é isso. Cara, que luta legalzinha, mano. Achei divertido.
Maneiro pra caralho!
Your demeanor, strength, and the etiquette of your combat. I admit you have won me over. Extraordinary and enjoyable in equal measure. Encountering an opponent of your caliber proves the existence of the beauty. The end of our battle signifies my departure. The moment has finally arrived for me to bid farewell to the Express.
Tchau, moço. Espero te ver de novo algum outro dia. Achei você mó legal. Tenho certeza de que você que sai dessa com vida.
Dear friend, I assure you, I am not a reckless person. I will ready myself for the opportunity to escape.
Vamos supor que ele vai lá e dá a brecha pra gente sair numa boa e ele escape também. Ele vai ficar vagando pelo espaço? Como é que vai rolar? Isso que eu não entendi.
I came to the Express to help you find a solution to this crisis. When my mission is complete, I shall venture back into the cosmos. But the cosmos is boundless. We may yet have another encounter.
Até mais, meu mano Argentini.
Excellent, dear friend. After completing my mission here, I shall find somewhere else that requires my protection. Worry not. As a knight, I bear the resolve and honor of assured victory. My body, tempered by countless battles, will not easily be broken. Such a brief, fortuitous encounter. It has been an honor knowing each and every one of you on the Express.
So, how did your talk with Argentini go?
Ele vai enfrentar o bicho sozinho.
I see. Based on our dealings with him so far, I can't say I'm overly surprised. Sounds like the kind of plan a younger me might have come up with. But that doesn't mean I approve of it. How do you see things?
Eu acho que concordo.
I suppose it all depends on how you see his understanding of and devotion to the beauty. If you're certain, I trust your judgment.
I took a nap just now. I dreamt there was another me piloting Argentini's one and only. What's wrong with me? I never dream. After stealing Argentini's spaceship, I said to myself, go find Argentini. I'm not the type to start caring about people I've only just met. The dream made me feel a little uneasy. So, what on earth is Argentini up to, anyway?
Então.
Huh? What? He wants to fight that huge bug on his own? So all that talk of departing the mortal coil and bidding farewell to a plant, that was all serious? You refused him, right?
Dá adeus a uma planta. Você tá preocupado?
Nonsense! Me? Care about him? Impossible!
Mentiroso!
But if he dies, how am I going to turn my life around? I don't understand why he chose to die when he could live. Why is he so stubborn? Alright, fine, I care about him.
Tentou esconder, mas tá preocupado sim, hein? Você não consegue se enganar.
Why is he so difficult? Are his beliefs more important than his life? No way. I've gotta talk some sense into him.
After jumping from the Express, I shall pierce the wall of the giant sting's stomach. It should then violently convulse, so the Express can escape the confines of its body. Velite, have you something to say?
It's reckless to put yourself in danger. Do you really have to fulfill your knightly duty? Isn't there another way? I just don't get it.
You too are worried for my safety. You may not have realized, but you have a unique and noble soul. I hope I can keep my promise to escort you to your destination.
You... Oh, what the heck? Fine. I can be brave too, you know. If you insist on doing this, then I'm coming with you.
Se você vai insistir, então eu vou com você. Amigo, o que é que você vai fazer, velho?
Eu sei lá.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be alive right now. I may not be as strong as you, but I'll do whatever I can.
I appreciate that. But it would be best for you to remain on the Express.
You're impossible. Fine. It suddenly struck me that if it weren't for this accident, we would never have met, let alone become friends. My life is a third-rate fiction next to your heroic saga, but at least they coincided. So you still want to do it? Are we gonna say goodbye here? Then don't die. I'll be waiting for you. After we fix this mess, you've got some spokesperson duties at my company to attend to. Just make sure you come back in one
empresa
piece.
pra você. Então tá, né? Já arrumou job aí pro maluco.
Do not worry. You will hear my shout. Idrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Nossa, isso aqui dá um wallpaper muito bom, hein? Caraca.
Once the Express is safely out, I will devise my own exit plan and navigate my way to safety. Until next time.
Eu acho bom meme, hein? Até a próxima,
Having
hein?
witnessed this spectacle, I am sure you will come to grasp the depth of my convictions. The sanguine, eternal night of the universe, my existence professes a loyalty greater than the guileless.
Mano, o ruim é que não tá dando pra ler o diálogo direito. Tipo, tô tendo que abaixar eu tô tendo que ficar abaixado aqui pra ler o negócio, velho. Tá meio difícil aqui, hein? Porque um fundo branco aí me roeu, af. Caralho, olha a boca desse bichão, velho. Por que tá tendo um monte de fogo de artifício em volta, velho? Oxi. Tá, vou fingir que entendi, beleza. Mas caraca, mano, o take daquele bichão ali engolindo a gente, que bagulho irado, velho. Achei muito da hora.
I bet Argentini would think these fireworks were really beautiful. We didn't know him very long, but he was a pretty nice guy. I hope he made it.
The Express managed to escape the crisis, but Pom Pom still feels a little sad. Pom Pom wonders what happened to Argenti.
Velite just left the Express too. He looked really upset. I guess he didn't know what Argenti was thinking either.
The Knights of Beauty are made up of individuals who are used to traveling through the cosmos alone. They are difficult to understand, and the starry sky is their home. Perhaps this fireworks show is a symbol of his honor.
But the fireworks...
And the starry sky?
He didn't see it.
He has his own goals. And struggles. After all, the Eon of Beauty has likely already fallen.
You mean Adrilla? The one he wouldn't stop talking about? But he said he'd find them and fulfill his duty to protect them.
The fact that Adrilla has fallen is tacitly acknowledged by some Knights of Beauty. Naturally, there are others who don't want to believe it. Like the one you met. He probably thinks that Adrilla is simply missing, hiding somewhere beyond the reach of mortals.
Ok. Tipo, eles estão introduzindo bastante a Aeons ultimamente. Tipo, o Enxame, agora a Hidrila. Tem o... o Aeon lá da Kafka, que eu esqueci o nome também, né? O Aeon que ela acreditava.
The crisis is over and our unexpected guest has left. But I think there's still something we should talk about. In your opinion, what is beauty?
Pura diversão e nada de trabalho, qual é? O que existe entre a tripulação...
Oh, that's a good answer.
E tudo que o... É basicamente o que o Argentini disse lá pra gente antes dele ir embora, né?
Beauty takes many forms, and different people have different answers. I wonder what exactly it is that the Knights of Beauty are pursuing through the cosmos. Let's assume that Argenti finds the missing Adrilla. Will he be able to recognize them with his human eyes? Or, obsessed with his version of them, will he turn a blind eye and not even see them for who they are?
It did seem like he had a kind of tunnel vision. And it sounded like he was holding himself to unreachable standards to attain his dreams. I didn't quite wrap my head around him. I guess if we're ever back in Belobog and see a red-headed knight shouting into trash cans, Hidrilla! Are you in there? Hidrilla! I won't be surprised.
Coitado.
But so what? I still think he was a nice guy. Even if he was a bit weird.
Where were we supposed to be going again?
Mensagem? Então ele tá bem? Ok. Ah, é o Argentini. Eu sabia, você ainda tá vivo. É tão bom ver que você está bem. Quando o cavaleiro ingressa na contenda, impera aquele neutra plena confiança na conquista. Meu Deus do céu, ele fala muito difícil, calma. No íntegre da minha contenda, foi como se a fulgente luz da beleza estivesse a me resguardar. Não obstante, não me recordo dos acontecimentos que se sucederam. Contudo, é possível que a ferroada verdadeira tenha um hálito desagradável. algo semelhante a uma indisposição estomacal. Posteriormente, dediquei um extenso período a limpar e polir minha armadura. Que bom, você tá vivo. Vou chorar. O Pompom vai conduzir o Expresso pra ir até te buscar. E que bom, o Argentini tá vivo. Tá, tem um eventinho da massa aqui que eu vou fazer agora, mas sinceramente eu não tô com vontade de gravar mais não. Já deu 1h23 de arquivo e é isso, né? Missãozinha irada. Eu espero muito que o Argentini volte de novo aí algum dia, né? Talvez não em Penacone, mas se voltar em Penacone vai ser muito da hora. Bom, é isso, né? Videozinho aqui durante a madrugada. Deixa um like, se inscreva no canal e a gente se vê numa próxima.